The metropolitan area is confirmed by 10 municipalities, among them Medellín, which is the second most important city of Colombia, with more than 2,500,000 people. Three great moments of the recent history of this city have marked part of the destiny of the Antioquia capital. In the 70s and 80s, its tranquility was threatened by the narcotraffic cartel, led by Pablo Escobar, who was killed by the National Police on December 3, 1993. After this, groups of guerrilla and paramilitary wanted to lead the criminal ranks of extortion and drug sales, but the forceful action of the National Police and the General Prosecution of the nation allowed the capture of several of their leaders, and other of them were extradited to the United States. In the year 2001, the threat of urban violence took place in the western sector of Medellín, in a place known as the Comuna 13. The public force made the Orión operation and freed citizens of the intimidation, capturing more than 200 criminals. After this, operations appeared criminal organizations working for the narcotraffic with all the ambition of wanting to take place of the criminal ranks. The city is divided into sectors for committing criminal acts, and the National Police continue to face them with all the forcefulness. In the last 2 years, in the planned operations to dismantle these groups, have been captured more than 2,000 members, within which more than 100 have been leaders. Thanks to these results, these threats have been eliminated. Nowadays, the metropolitan area shows a region far away of the criminal acts, where Medellín was in the past one of the most violent cities of the world, to be now the center of great international events, also turning into the third favorite tourist site by foreigners. Today, it is the most innovative city in the world, with an integrated means of transport unique in the country, with a social investment in education, health, and works of great impact. Medellín is the land of the painter and sculptor Fernando Botero, the international singer Juanes, and the BMX Olympic champion Mariana Pajón, who has won for 2 times. With the support of the National Police of Colombia and the articulate work between the civilian authorities and the community, all the metropolitan area is a place to live and invest with complete safety. The National Police of Colombia has a cinema director and a screenwriter. He's the intendant Edison Vanegas, who has done since more than 14 years ago about 40 audiovisual productions with a big impact. These movies look for generate differential actions in which there is a participation of the real community combined with professional actors and a technical equipment with a high level. The intendant Vanegas takes as an input the different stories that he knows around the neighborhoods, and also with the information that reached to the Strategic Communication Office, where he works as an executive chief police of the National Police, and through this he turns into stories for carrying them to the silver screen. The affected communities and the population with disabilities that need inclusion and equality are the most favorite ones with these movies, because they are visible and they can overcome challenges, dreams, and hopes. Vanegas also produces documentaries, video clips, and television commercials to motivate other co-workers in all over the country. These are some of the movies which he has been the screenwriter and director, Playing with Fire, Internal Issues, Anonymous Heroes, Expedient 59, Millionaire Talent, The Last Survivor, The Inspector, a TV show. In the case of internal issues, it was taken by the General Direction of the National Police as a national strategy against the corruption, and it was watched for more than 140,000 police officers in Colombia. Another cinematographic work is the movie Millionaire Talent. It was necessary to spend around 3 years for producing it. The articulation work of more than 400 people of the community. A big part of the community were people with different abilities, such as Down syndrome or special educative needs. Millionaire Talent turned into the movie with more social inclusion of the country. Its premiere was released in the biggest and main theater in the city of Medellín, where all the kids and their parents were taken by limousine. Besides, they walked on the red carpet. The premiere was released in the same way that the greatest festival used to do it. Then, it was released in 21 cities of the country, making it the second drama movie with the highest grossing in Colombia in 2017. The movie has been shown in 6 festivals. It won the Cinema Festival Reward as the best movie in the city of Cali, Colombia. Besides, it was the official show in the Montpellier Cinema Festival in France. Nowadays, it is a perfect tool for the movies nights in the comunas of Medellín city. Also, the national TV channel Caracol will broadcast it 3 times, as well as the local TV channel Telemedellín has broadcast it on 2 occasions, having a very high rating. The impact in the community is reflected in the most of 50 news in a regional, national, and international level. Millionaire Talent was presented in the City of Mexico in the Latin America meeting of socially responsible companies. Another production of great acceptance is the documentary The Last Survivor, which is about the rescue of the soccer player Elio Neto, who played in the Brazilian team Chapecoense, after the accident of the airplane where 71 people died. This team was going to play the South American Soccer Cup final against the Atlético Nacional soccer team of the city of Medellín. This was a historical work of the police officer Marlon Lengua, who rescued the soccer player who was until that moment in the died soccer player list. After 8 hours, he found him and rescued him. The general direction of the National Police has also delegated him for performance of important pieces of the Athena of Peace, recorded in several regions of the country, and the web series The Inspector, that invites to know the new National Code of Police and Coexistence. For his achievements in his work as a policeman and filmmaker, the Intendant Edison Vanegas was chosen as the most innovative police officer of the country in the year 2017, recognized by the General Direction of the National Police of Colombia. Likewise, he was selected as the first position in a competition called Original Characters from Latin America, broadcasted by the Universal Channel. Among more than 5,000 participants, he won with more than 6,700 votes, recognizing with this his great social work offered to less favored communities. Cinema has the power to move feelings and invites to generate changes of behaviors. This is a perfect tool where you can educate meanwhile you are entertained.
¿Cómo se llama su hijo? Isaac, mi amor, saluda a los señores.
Hola, Isaac.
Hola.
Isaac tiene 7 años, pero es un niño muy juicioso y es increíble tocando el piano.
Esto es Talento Millonario.
¡Abran la puerta! ¡Policía Nacional!
¡María, la niña!
Un hijo de Francisco Reyes tiene que tener mi sangre.
Hay una familia que está buscando quien se preste para una inseminación. ¿Usted no cree que podríamos darles la oportunidad?
Decime.
El niño nació con síndrome de Down.
Haga lo que se le parezca con ese muchachito.
Papá, me duele el corazón cuando me preguntan en dónde estás. Muchos me molestan y cuando veo que muchos niños salen a abrazar a sus padres cuando salimos de clase, me trae recuerdos de cuando tú ibas por mí. Te extrañamos. Vuelve pronto. Papi, sé cuándo va a volver a la casa.
Usted sabe que mi marido es inocente, ¿cierto?
Yo creo en la inocencia de su marido. Y voy a hacer lo posible para que se haga justicia. Yo también tengo un niño. Yo también tengo familia.
El gran finalista es... Isaac, el pianista.
Y eso lo logramos porque nosotros siempre hemos querido que Isaac cumpla sus sueños. Para que me vengan a decir que yo no estoy al tanto de la educación de mi hijo.
No siendo más este caso, este despacho da por cerrado el caso.
Disculpe, su señoría. Qué pena la interrupción. Soy el comisario Rubén Carrillo de la Policía Nacional. Y muy respetuosamente le pido que tenga en consideración la declaración del señor Sergio Correa.
Se escucha la declaración del señor Correa. Pasa a tomar juramento. Señor Correa, ¿jura decir la verdad y nada más que la verdad ante este estrado?
Sí, señor juez, lo juro.
Lo escuchamos, señor Correa.
Señor juez, yo soy el esposo de María. Llevo 8 años en prisión de manera injusta. Estando en la cárcel le di el apellido a mi hijo, porque eso es Isaac para mí, mi hijo. Hoy por fin me han dado la libertad. Y también me dieron este documento para iniciar los trámites de una indemnización por la injusticia que se cometió conmigo. Y si es por plata, que mi niño no puede estar con su verdadera familia, que somos nosotros, la plata ya está, señor juez. Porque todo el dinero de la indemnización va a ser para pagar todas las terapias especiales que mi hijo necesita. Aquí tiene, señor.
Bien, después de haber analizado este documento y constatar su legalidad, y ante las peticiones hechas por este tribunal, la custodia del niño Isaac pasa a manos de su madre y el núcleo familiar. Caso cerrado.
Hacía muchos años no teníamos una final tan disputada como esta. Muy bien. El ganador de esta noche y nuevo millonario es Isaac, el pianista.
Felicitaciones, Isaac, para ti, para toda tu familia. ¡Qué emoción! Felicidades por ese premio. Esto es verdaderamente un gran triunfo para ti. ¿Cómo estás, Isaac? ¿Cómo te sientes?
Bien.
Este es un premio justo por todo lo que hiciste. ¡Qué emoción, Isaac! ¿Qué vas a hacer con este premio?
Juanita.
Juanita, ¿y quién es Juanita?
Lo que Isaac quiere decir es que este premio es para pagar el tratamiento médico de su amiga Juanita.